And hello folks, this is Antoine from Ticos Minis, and today I'm going to show you the latest project I completed at the studio. So last time we saw an army of Sons of Horus, and now we are jumping universe and going to the Lord of the Rings with the Easterlings army. My goal with this is to recreate the Pelennor Field battle. So in my collection I already have a massive Minas Tirith army, supported by a few rangers. I've got an even larger Mordor army with more than 500 orcs. And now I moved on to the Golden Boys of the Lord of the Ring universe. This is the Easterlings. So what I'm going to show you took me about 2 months to paint, and well, we are going to have a look at it right now. Let's go. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So this is the army as a whole, and I'm going to give you a little idea of what it looks like. So first, here we've got first big platoon of sword and shield guys, with a little standard bearer and captain on the front. Here we've got the same, but instead of swords, they've got spears. On the back, we've got the bowmen. Here on the front, we've got the first group of cavalrymen. And here is the second group. Here we've got 2 groups of black dragons, which are the elite of the Easterling army. Here are some independent characters, and here is the Dragon Emperor. So now that we saw everything from afar, we are going to have a closer look at all of that. So starting here, we've got the first platoon of swordmen. So from the top you can see we've got 9 company bases, and on each base we've got 8 characters. So this is for the first platoon. So simply sword and shield, with these 2 guys in front to lead them all. Now, if we go on this side of the table, we've got the same platoon, but instead of swords, they've got spears. So once again, we've got 9 company bases. So in front of that, we've got once again a captain and a banner. Now, if we go all the way in the back, as you can see, we don't have 9 companies this time, but only 8. And these are the bowmen. In the front, once again, we've got the 2 leading guys. So that's for the largest part of the army. Now, here we are going to move on to the riders. So this is the first group. As you can see, we've got 5 bases of 2 each, and one of them here in the front is a character that is leading all of this. On this side of the table, we've got the exact same thing, except I am missing the company base. I need to work on that. Here on the side, we've got the first group of black dragons. So this is 2 bases of 8. For each group of 2 bases, I added a banner. So for this, these are the spears and shields. And on the other side over here, we've got the swords and shields. In the middle, as I said, I've got a few characters. So first, here we've got a little regimental group. And then all sorts of named and unnamed characters. Over there is the big one of the army. This is the Dragon Emperor. So that's it for this big army of Easterlings. Okay, close-up time, and here you can see that for the painting I was going for something nice from afar for the army as a whole, but once you get close to it, the quality lowers drastically. I wanted it to go fast and not take too long, so I put aside quite a lot of the details. And everything is painted on the basis of base coat, wash, and highlight. That's it. Nothing less, nothing more. I wanted it to go fast. So after the swordman, here we've got the spearman, and it's exactly the same thing. I painted most of them at the same time, so there is not much differences to see. Here, and of course everything can be taken off the company base. Here we've got the bowmen, and as you can see I like to have the one that are aiming in the back and the ones that just fire here in the front. So moving on to the elites, here we've got the black dragons. This is the first company base with the swordsmen. So there is a little bannerman with them, and this is what they look like. There is a tiny little difference in the color scheme, considering their cloak is not red but black. This is a way to add a bit of variety to the army and also visualize the elite very easily from the infantry. So after the swordsman, here we've got the spearmen. They are exactly the same. I painted the 4 bases at the same time, so there is no difference between the swordsman and the spearmen. But once again, they've got the black cloak. And of course, everything can be taken off the company base. After the infantry, we can move on to the riders. So here we've got one company base of cataphracts. As you can see, all the horses are not the same. I've got quite a few different colors in there. And I didn't, I didn't glue the rider onto their mounts, so I can take them off. And of course, the horses can be taken off the base too. So then we've got the characters. So here we've got the magician. This is the on foot version. And here there is the proxy version, once again by Daval Games, with one on horseback and one again on foot. Here we've got a little trio of character by Daval Games. I don't know who they are supposed to be, who they are proxying as, but I really liked the models, so I put them in the army. And finally, we have the big one, the Dragon Emperor. Once again, this is a model by Daval Games that I printed directly at home. And here, as you can see, the capes of the holders really deserves a little bit more attention. This is a little too basic for what I want, so I'll put it back on the painting desk in a little while. And that's it for this army. So that's it for the Golden Army. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been, as I said at the beginning of the video, 2 months of work for me. And in there is a little bit more than 200 infantry models, plus the riders, plus the Dragon Emperor. So this is quite a large army. So with that, I hope you enjoyed discovering this army. I hope it could give you a little bit of inspiration to start your own project, seeing that it's possible to paint a large army like that in not taking too long. And if you are interested, I do paint on commission. This is actually my full-time job. And if you want, you can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you do speak a little bit of French, I've got a second channel on which I update you a little bit more often and showing you work in progress of what I'm working at the moment and all of that. So if you are interested in that, it will be in the description. So with that, I thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you with another project. Goodbye, and Ticos out.